Have you been thinking about moving to Lubbock, Texas, but you're not sure what's in your budget? Well, today I'm going to take you around to a few different neighborhoods, all within $300,000, so that you can get an idea of what $300,000 gets you here in Lubbock, Texas. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is the first time watching any of these videos, then be sure to hit that bell for notifications and that subscribe button so that you can be the first to know about all things eating, sleeping, living in Lubbock, Texas. We help families every single day just like you make their move to Lubbock, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, I'd love for you to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I'd be happy to help you and your family make a smooth move to Lubbock, Texas. So as I mentioned, I'm going to go around a few neighborhoods, show you what $300,000 looks like. Right now, I'm in this really cool park area. It's called Quincy Park. And there's a little trail that goes around it. There's lots of benches that you can sit at, and there's a little playground, as you can see. So it's such a cute little neighborhood in here, and all the amenities too. And it's very, very quiet. There's not a ton going on, especially right now. It's the afternoon. This is the time that people are leaving. However, you are also really convenient to a lot of the shopping, and really anything that you need is in this area. So I just wanted to show you this cute little park. I thought it would be neat for you to. Just because this area is so unique. They are not building any more homes in this neighborhood, but it is a newer neighborhood. And so I'm going to go and show you one of these homes, and we're going to get after it right now. Okay, so we're at our first neighborhood in Southwest Lubbock. Now this neighborhood is a little bit newer, and so you're gonna have a lot of the homes are gonna be built like 2016, 2017, kind of in that area. It's almost borders Wolford. So Wolford is a little subdivision or a little city suburb outside of Lubbock. And Lubbock has grown so much over the last few years that really a lot of Lubbock borders Wolford, and it kind of just merges in, and people think some of East Wolford mixes in with Lubbock, but technically this is still Lubbock. You are in Friendship ISD. Friendship ISD is in Wolford. It's not that far away. So this neighborhood it was between 82nd and Upland. And so you're super close. 82nd runs directly into Wolford. So you're not too far away. And your grocery stores, honestly, are literally right off Milwaukee. And Milwaukee's only about a mile away from here. And so you have your Walmarts. Also, you have tons of shopping, food, restaurants. There's tons and tons of new growth in Milwaukee. It's probably, I always like to joke that it's the new downtown of Lubbock because it's the South downtown. There's so many hip places that are opening up, and grocery stores, restaurants. It's awesome. This house behind me is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home that was built in 2017. Like a lot of these homes, it is listed at $345,000 at $139 a square foot. It's a little under 2,500 square feet. Now this is going to be one of the biggest floor plans in this neighborhood. This neighborhood was actually built by all of the same builder, and so you're going to have a lot of that same floor plan but different outsides, if you kind of know what I mean. And I'll take you around so that you can kind of see the outskirts or the outsides of these homes. And also too, what I think is neat is that there's a park in this neighborhood as well too. So if you like to go walking around at night or take the dogs for a little nightly stroll, you can totally do that. It's super close by. There's a little ply lake in the center. It's very community feel. It is a mix of homeowners and also tenants, but everybody takes really great care of their yards. It's just a very peaceful neighborhood, and you're not so far south where you're dealing with a lot of the new construction, all of the dust and everything that comes with new construction. So you are away from that, but you also get the south feel where you're close to all the shopping centers and restaurants. So hope that you enjoyed this tour, and we'll go to the next neighborhood. Okay, so we are here at our second location in this neighborhood. If you are moving from anywhere that you're used to a bunch of trees, an established neighborhood, a lot of neighbors that manicure their lawns, well, this neighborhood might be for you because it is a very, very well-established neighborhood inside of the Loop, which makes it Central Lubbock. And inside Central Lubbock, in this particular neighborhood, it's just such a neat neighborhood. you're gonna have homes that were built between the 60s and early 90s, very ranch style homes, kind of between 2,000 and 3,000 square feet. So you're gonna be more ranch style. There's not really any 2 stories here. It's gonna just be all, like I said, just kind of single family. A lot of these residents are gonna be older, around the average age of like in their 50s, also mixed in with some families, some new families. And the reason for that is because of the amazing school or elementary school that's in this neighborhood. Miller Elementary is one of the top performing elementary schools here in Lubbock ISD, and parents love that because you're not paying Cooper or Friendship taxes like you would be in South or West Lubbock. And so you're really getting a good feel for what Central Lubbock has to offer here. And kind of right behind me is one of the parks that a lot of the Miller Elementary students hang out at. And this house that I'm about to walk, that's behind me, is actually listed at $300,000. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,500 square feet, 2-car garage, with some extra bonus room area. So you can kind of get an idea of the feel for this home. This house was actually built in the early 1990s. It has been updated and stuff. So it's definitely a desirable home. And also too, it's right off of Indiana. So this neighborhood sits between the Loop and in Indiana. And so Indiana is one of the main roads here in Lubbock that really takes you wherever you want to go. And also, you're just so close to the Loop. I mean, the Loop is, you can't really hear a lot of the sound that's coming from the Loop, but you can get wherever you want to go within 10 minutes here. I mean, really within 5, probably. I mean, you have gas stations right here, grocery stores. I mean, it's super close to everything. And then also too, there's some great parks and amenities. Like I had mentioned, this park that's right behind me, and then Miller Park, excuse me, is just south of the Loop. So you're really, you can, if you want to walk to school with your kiddos, you can do so. You're inside the Loop. You're not having to walk across major highways or streets or anything like that. So it's just a great neighborhood if you're really wanting that feel of maturity and manicured lawns, and your neighbor are really, it really is a friendly neighborhood. So I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I'm going to take you around in my car to show you the outside of some of these homes. See you around. Okay, so we are at our final house of the tour of 300,000 range here in Lubbock, and I wanted to come to this amazing neighborhood in central South Lubbock. And I say South Lubbock because it's between 82nd and 98th Street. So it's not too far south, and Quaker and Slide. And so really, so this house behind me is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, one half-bath home, listed at $375,000. And this neighborhood is very similar to where we just came from, in the matter of there's tons of mature trees, mature landscaping. A lot of these homes are going to be built from 1977-ish to early 2000s. So what's unique about this neighborhood is it offers a country club, and not many homes or neighborhoods offer a country club that you can be a member at. And so I think that a lot of people love being a part of it. If you love golfing, if you love tennis, if you love swimming or have the kiddos and want to go enjoy the country club amenities, you can totally do all of that. You don't have to take advantage of the HOA that's in this neighborhood. So there is an HOA, and it's really just to make sure that you keep your lawns manicured, you don't paint your house a crazy color. A lot of the HOAs here in Lubbock, like I mentioned, they're not that expensive compared to maybe where you're coming from, and there's not a ton of restrictions on the HOA. So don't be scared of the HOA. And then kind of what's also unique about this neighborhood is it's divided into two sections. So this is technically the old is what the locals like to call it. And then south of 98th Street is the south part of it, or the newer part. So those homes are continuing to be built, or also, pre-existing homes. There's not really a ton of new construction in this neighborhood. I mean, in fact, none. You're going to have a mix of ranch style, two-story, contemporary, modern. I mean, there's such a variety of homes in this neighborhood where you can really get whatever you're looking for. Prices are going from 350,000-ish to $1 million. So whether you're looking to do some work yourself, like this particular home, so it's listed at 375,000, and maybe you want to update the home and you want to put your own spin on the home. Well, you could totally do that because of the appreciation and just the comps that we'd be able to pull. There's a ton of homes that have been completely gutted and updated, very super modern, contemporary, like I mentioned, or you can just come in here and you don't have to worry about, wasting or throwing away money and not being able to see that return. And so that is why this house is a little bit on the lower end at 375 compared to the rest of a lot of these homes, because it does need some work, but it has been taken really, really good care of. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, they don't even live here, and they've planted some flowers for springtime. I mean, the person that had lived here previously just really did take such good care of this home. And that's how a lot of these homes are. They've taken really great pride in them. They're all slab brick homes, and they're just really well made, and a lot of famous architects have actually built in this neighborhood, so it's pretty cool. There's some crazy designed houses in this neighborhood. They're very quirky. It's funny, but yeah. So, and also what I wanted to mention too is this is in Lubbock ISD. And so if you go a little bit south in the south part of the neighborhood, that's actually Cooper ISD. And so you're going to be paying less taxes in LISD than you would be in Cooper. And so that's another reason why I think this neighborhood is highly desirable for families, because you're not having to pay those higher taxes, but you're getting a really established neighborhood in Central or South Lubbock. And I say South Central because it's not super south where a lot of the growth is happening here in Lubbock. But it's also not super central because it is outside of the loop. So there's a couple things going for it, and you're also really close to all the amenities that Quaker has to offer, restaurants, and you just feel like you're tucked away back in a little community, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna drive around in my car, show you some of the outside of these homes. I hope that you enjoyed all of the homes that I showed you today, especially the last one. I'm actually standing at one of the greens here at the country club just to kind of show y'all. But there are, ranges from 300 to 375,000 that I showed you today of what you could get here in Lubbock, Texas. Your money does go far depending on what you're wanting. You can get a brand new house, a home that has been somewhat remodeled, or something that does need a little bit more work. And so if you are thinking about moving to Lubbock, Texas, and maybe you like one of these neighborhoods, or you have questions about one of these neighborhoods, I'd love to give you some more information about those so that we can help you make a smooth move to Lubbock, Texas. And as always, if you have any questions about the content we put out today, make sure you put them in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as we can about all the information about Lubbock, Texas. And so until next time, I'll see you around.